rope will save you. I am here. Flash besides, I chase you down. German seals this battleground.
Hey, Tina Stripper, you guys are doing fantastic here. Got a fun video with the Z-42. Yes, this thing is actually borderline busted broken if you play it this particular style. And man, oh man, is it so freaking powerful. Not only in just ranked, maybe even clan battles, I would argue. But then again, definitely an unbreakable line. And I've already played this in randoms, as you guys have seen my videos. But it is literally so freaking powerful the way you play it in this style. But as always, before we get in, like, subscribe, button below. Appreciate all the supporters of the channel. You see value what you're doing here today. Thanks for stopping by. Smash those buttons and leave a comment. Whatever you do, thanks again for supporting. Splash 1 right off the bat right there, Z-42. And this thing is literally everything that I ever wanted in a gunboat for the German line, where basically you have the 6-kilometer hydro, which is an absolute must for me, in my personal opinion. I would rather have 6-kilometer hydro in almost every destroyer that I could potentially have, in addition to radar, of course. But really, the 6-kilometer hydro is one of the most powerful things out there, because look how long it lasts. I mean, you like Z-52, Z-42, you're literally getting hydros that are going out to about, what, 2 minutes, 2 minutes and a half. Just ridiculous amount of time, and it just spots 6-kilometer, and especially in a breakable line or any kind of map that has these close quarter cap contesting brawls, really is so freaking powerful. In addition, this has the British kind of style quick smoke, short burst smoke generators that really you only see in, like I said, the one Survey, of course. That's the only European cruiser that I know that does it, and majority of the British destroyers and Commonwealth, of course. But man, oh man, can you pop these things at will and whenever you need it? And boom, Splash 2 goes again, Shimakaze, and now we've got the Battleship Ataki right in front of us. And now we really can do, look, the quick smokes shield our position. We hydro anything within our range. Right here, Khabarovsk is now trying to rush us, and then we have a quick smoke on cooldown coming back in a bit. So that is so freaking powerful. Now, I've built this for IFHE, and the bread and butter of this thing is the AP, as you can see. So what are we going to do in this situation right here? We've got Khabarovsk trying to rush us, we're going to switch to AP right here, because now we notice the AP does immense amount of damages. Watch what it can do right there. Look at the amount of damage. It just melts right off. Just taking so much chunks and chunks of damage. Just feels so soothing. Now, he's angled, obviously, so we don't have the improved angles of the British Commonwealth kind of style destroyers. However, it doesn't stop us from keep and firing, get those angles, and boom, he goes down. We survive that onslaught with only 2,500 health. Downside of this ship is it does not have heals. I've always said, if you need a gunboat destroyer, you need heals. But the quick smokes allow you to get in these situations where you can conceal your movement, hold an island. As long as you have some kind of big chunk of island in front of you, how are you going to push a 6-kilometer hydro in smoke? It's so freaking difficult. Now, the counter to this, obviously, is radar and another hydro, but how many ships, typically do you have that, equip that? We get a nice torpedo hit. Torpedoes are kind of standard German. Oops. And we get the kill right there. Nice. Hataki's right there, getting that kill right off the bat. Now, sorry, I had a little glitch right there. So the torpedoes are 10 kilometers, 62, kind of standard German torpedoes. But we get the nice kill. 4 kills right there, holding the entire alpha cap. Look at that, by myself, while everybody else is on the back. You literally can hold down an entire fort with Z-42. This not only applies to this mode, but also randoms. You can do it, you could argue an asymmetric potentially. But man, it's literally just king of the hill. It just sits here and is so annoying, where it has this island. You can use island cover. You can use smoke, of course, concealment. You got to be careful of other hydro. Obviously, the Schlieffen's hydro is down, but it would have been crucial for him to have, because then he could perma-spot me. But again, I got the island in my way. Now I can just use the front 2 turrets, or I can use the smoke right here. Since he doesn't have the hydro, I can peek out and just switch to AP. Look at what the AP can do to this thing. I'm telling you, AP is so freaking powerful in the Z-42, the German, and boom, he goes down as well. Splash 5, just holding down the fort again. Now, you can see I've also built it for the German kind of style. It starts with 26 mil, but I got up to 32 mil, so I kind of like that extra, pen, just in case I need it. Well, why not? I was trying it out, and it really does pay off. I mean, it just being able to pen 32 mil in HE and then having the AP as your other primary just changes the game right here, because now you can do almost any kinds of damage that you want. This is kind of, I call it the Haraguma line of the German line, because you've got basically 5 sets of turrets with double barrels shooting all this wonderful hate, and it is so freaking powerful. What is the guy Khabarovsk supposed to do in this situation? He doesn't have hydro, he doesn't have anything. I got the hydro ready to go if I need it, and I'm in my smoke. Firing the AP right there, right in. Oh, he takes a torpedo hit. Unsuspecting torpedoes coming out of nowhere. He goes down as well. We get comps on that one. We're still holding with 2,500 health. Our quick smoke is coming back off of cooldown again at 3 seconds right here, as you can see. And now we are continuously pummeling in the AP. The bread and butter of this ship is literally the AP. I've got it for improved AP damage. And just look at the amount of damage you can melt and peel off of a nice broadside battleship, cruiser, whatever that may be. And it's unstoppable, and the damage you can out to extend here. And look at that, another splash 7 right there, 113,000 damage, still holding alpha cap, by the way. And this can be proving to be so freaking annoying, because now you got literally the free cap, and you can also deal damage from the cap. So the enemy team is literally struggling to kind of like, well, I got to take one of these caps here at Bravo, while the rest of my team gets literally all 6 of my other ships can literally just focus on one cap while I hold alpha. And it's proving to be very, very difficult to push in. Again, the downside of the Z-42, the cons are no heals, and it does feel kind of sluggish a little bit if that maneuverability is your partake. Torpedoes are standard, but really the crutch of this thing is it doesn't have any heals, and it can't repair that damage. So if you get caught in the open, it doesn't get away fast enough. It's got the engine boost, but it's a standard, 8% engine boost. Yeah, it doesn't do much. It just gets you kind of here and there. His speed is decent, but like I said, the Z-42 absolutely broken. Okay, I know people hate using that word, but powerful. I'll use the word powerful. Just literally sitting in quick smokes with 6-kilometer hydro, so it's hard to rush. You literally need to have the cruiser expose itself to get into range to pop a radar to expose this damn thing. That's the only counter I really see to this thing is the hydro radar combo. And man, it proves to be tough, because outside of that, once you're in quick smokes and you're just literally firing at will here, nothing more you can really do. And once this guy exposes broadside, notice the amazing amount of pen for the IFHE going into full 32 mil pen. But then when he goes broadside, you look at that, 3,600 damage on the AP. It is so freaking horrendously powerful that this thing can kill this many ships that fast with the AP, and that's why you never want to get caught broadside to a Z-42, because it's so much damage that's spit out of this thing, and holy crap. All right, let's see. We are now exposing ourselves. Game is pretty much over, so I figured, why not expose myself? And we got Shimakaze wants to show up again, and here's where the HE comes in again. At these angles right here, we just expose our HE. We're out of smokes now, so we're pretty much just, you know what? Let's just go out in a blaze of glory, but we win the game right off the bat. But look at the amount of HE right there, 3,100 damage, and a full salvo HEs, because it's 5 guns. It's like a Haragumo, like I said, for the German line. And oh man, we could have had that kill right there. But holy crap, Z-42, check it out if you haven't tried it. If you like kind of the quick smokes of the British line, if you like the heavy AP from German or even British destroyers, Commonwealth, if you like that kind of style gameplay, if you like the quick smokes with the 6-kilometer hydro, which is proven to be very, very powerful. I think that was the argument. Z-52 is powerful with that 6-kilometer hydro, but the problem is it doesn't have it only got 3 smokes, I believe, when start out. This thing has like 6 to 7, and you can literally sit and constantly conceal your movement at will, and it's freaking powerful. High explosive is powerful, but look at that. Armor piercing 105. I don't believe we died. We survived the entire time. They're just having that island cover, quick smokes, the 6-kilometer hydro to spot anybody coming in your distance. And you're literally like a sentry gun. And holy crap, it is freaking powerful. Check it out. I know it was a quick video. I just want to demonstrate the power and capabilities of this thing. But as always, if you see value in the channel, like, subscribe, button below. Appreciate all the supporters of the channel. And thanks for stopping by. And we can't thank you soon. We'll do another video later to demonstrate some other stuff, but hope you guys have a great day. Until next time, see you soon. Cheers.